knowledge is spin. Make a only live once, so we so don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huey, that have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
He's going to be stopped right around the 37. A pickup of 17. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring it down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Here's the snap on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First carry here for the former Memphis Tiger. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Commanders' first down.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down.
They give up the middle to Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses. Terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. It's everything he has under this one. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Commanders nothing.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Yeah, set up the screen here. It's Harvey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it.
And he's taken down, so that's how our first quarter's going to end. It's a little momentum boost there for the defense. So that brings us to the end of one. Both teams starting that long walk to the other end of the field. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. Short drop, and he gets a kick away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
59! Set!
Stafford now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Stafford. Caught by his back. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's a 34-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down. Trying for it with Stafford. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. It's an 8-yard gain and a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. That one's complete right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Double right. Hey, lady.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take this in for the score. The Rams take a 20-zip lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be for 2nd down.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could tack, it only adds further insult to injury.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Now looking to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Intended for number 16.
Hates to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. No kicks for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sack defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
4-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. 180. Ready, huh?
Rolling from the pistol. Stafford. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts are just so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds a man right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. With 16 yards on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
At the 22-yard line.
Running this one left. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. Go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. The Rams kicking team is ready. And they're going to send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
Throwing from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. All set to go now from the 35. They'll throw here on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First down, Washington.
They put a receiver in motion right. Working on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. They are throwing it again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Rams take over 1st down.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Set. Zero. Check. Lady.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Get some space around midfield. Still has some space inside the 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking right, and he finds him. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Let's go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hand off to the back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half of this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
We go set. 250. Set.
They'll run here on first down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Back to the well again. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
17-yard line.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
16-yard line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set.
Another carry for it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Set. What do you have?
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Pass play on 1st and 10. McLaurin with a catch out left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 30.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Get 22 out of that play. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down.
Throwing it again here. Drops it down, Harvey. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Washington.
In the red zone on 1st. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had.
And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Commanders start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's totally different animals, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Rams football, and they don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead.